Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome back to another episode of the HoloBros podcast, the only podcast which it is the most and ultimate transparent podcast on the internet. It is your boy Hunch Life, aka your boy Weezy, and I'm brought back again here today with my co-host, my good friend, my best friend, my motherfucking guy. Oh, he's building up. He's building up.
It's your boy Coop, man, aka the Great DC, and we are back at it again, man. And we'll get into this a little bit later, but major celebration. 6 months in, half a year, the boy's been doing it. Haven't missed a week, been consistent. And in honor of that, this one is for the creators. Yes, you out there. You're creating something. This one is for you. Stay tuned.
Y'all gonna enjoy this episode. I can't lie to you.
It's for the creators, for you guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
About the creators.
Yes, sir.
Love ya. Oh, that's me. Man, Siri played 50 Cent in the club.
Hey,
It's a birthday. We gonna party like it's a birthday.
Whoa,
Hey.
DMCA.
Oh, wait, yeah, my fault.
Hey, man. Hey, without further ado, man, like we said, 6 month celebration, and I just want to take the time out to say, like, yo, like, this 6 months wouldn't have happened without y'all and y'all continuous support
Facts.
and just supporting us like each and every week, week in and week out, and just tuning into the pod and just, what I'm saying, lending us your ear, your time. What I'm saying, is valuable, and we don't take that for granted. And we just want to say thank you. Like, we appreciate y'all like OD, and we're grateful for it, bro. Like, that
That's a
ass.
fact.
So,
That's
yeah,
a fact,
man.
man. Without y'all, man, this shit, none of this would be possible, man. The
Facts.
posters in the back, little Sharky, the dolphins, the African cats, Wheezy, dirty wife beater. None of
Yo,
this would
yo, 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 we not doing, bro. We not even 5 minutes in. We not even 5 minutes in.
Nah, bro.
It's 100 degrees outside,
I
fam.
know. You talking to somebody that had to work in this all day. But
Yo,
listen, man. All jokes aside, we really appreciate y'all. But without further ado, we're not gonna hold y'all up too much.
yes,
Let's
sir.
get into this episode, man. Weezy, what we got? What we got for this first topic, man? What we
Hey,
got?
man, for the first topic today on episode
For the
26 of the
creators.
Holla Bros podcast.
26, half a year.
Hey, man, creators, listen up. The audience buys you before they buy anything else, man. And what I
Talk
mean
on.
by that is your personality is everything when it comes to content creation. If you have no personality, if you don't show the people who you are, who you truly can be, and not even just what your character is, bro, they're not
Real quick. This don't even just apply to just content creators right here. This applies to anybody that's trying to sell anything.
facts.
And for anybody that's out there on that process or grinding, you know how difficult it is to sell just one of anything. So
Yep.
just like you trying to sell your content, or if you're somebody in sales, if you're somebody that is trying to start a business and try to sell stuff, whatever the case may be, this applies to you.
Yep.
So go ahead, Weezy. I just didn't want, that to get construed. Like,
Nah,
this applies to anybody that's trying to sell anything. You know
nah,
what I'm
you
saying? So,
good. And Coop made a valid point. Like, this goes with any facet of life. Like, you as a person is what they see first before they see the product. So
yes.
what I mean by that is, like, yo, like, you could be a fantastic seller. You could be one of the top sellers, one of the people that's consistently just selling things. But you know what I'm saying, if you can't connect to the audience, or if you can't connect to your customer or whatever, if you can't connect to them on a one-to-one scale, they more than likely won't become a frequent buyer. They probably won't go back to watching your videos because you guys don't connect. You guys don't relate. You don't relate to your audience, your buyers, whatever the case may be. And that's extremely important, especially nowadays, since everything is so, so social, so one to one. It's it's important. Like it's literally the backbone to any business. The first thing that a person sees is your logo. The first person to, even if it's just not your logo, if you're selling to them one to one, the first thing that they'll see is your face when you're giving them the product. Or
Entire appearance, everything.
yes, yes, bro. So it's
That's
like,
why if you see like businessmen out here, they're well kept.
mm-hmm,
They have on clothing that would suit whatever they're trying to sell. Like, you know, if they're a business person, they're probably gonna more likely gonna have on a suit,
yep.
tie, something like that. So like that's kind of what, you know what I mean, what he's saying. But go ahead, bro.
Nah, you good. I appreciate you for that. It's just like, bro, your personality, the way you dress, the way you're
Ooh,
kept, it all plays a major part, especially if you're running a business, because like I said, that's one of the first things somebody sees. Even if it's, you know what I'm saying, if you go on eBay, you know what I'm saying, cool, but you know what I'm saying, that profile, they'll take a look at that profile. They'll be like, "Oh shit, like this person, he's actually a really good person. Like he's actually communicates with his customers. He'll ask for feedback. He'll, you know what I'm saying, he'll do certain things where it, what's what I'm looking for? It stands them apart from everybody else. And what I mean by that is, you know what I'm saying, having a friendly face, you know what I'm saying, relating to your customer on a one-to-one scale, asking them how their day is, yo.
not to keep cutting you off, but like the eBay example, like even that is similar because, for example, anybody that's on eBay, you're most likely, or any of these other sites where you don't know the person or can't see the person face to face, most of these sites have something where they have like a review.
Yep. I was just
So you
saying
know what I'm
that.
saying? So
Yep.
even that, like they like you're buying them by seeing the reviews that others give them, because
Yep.
you can't have a personal connection or a personal opinion about them. You just want the product. Let's say you just want a Xbox or a PlayStation or something. You want it, but at the same time you're like, I don't know if I should buy it from them because
Yep.
uh like I'm gonna get into more of this later, but there's 1,000 people selling the same thing you're selling,
Mhm.
but why do they want to get it from you instead of
Mhm.
everybody else? So go ahead, bro. My
Yes.
fault.
Nah, you good. You good. It's like I said, it's
Ooh.
important to be able to relate. Like as humans, we're very sociable. We see what, like, what we're attracted to, essentially. And I mean, whether that be a business relationship or just any relationship for that matter, the first thing that you see is a person. If they're selling you something, you'll see their appearance, you'll see what they are, and then the second thing that you notice is the way that they speak to you. Do they speak to you in such a tone where, are they belittling you, or are they seeing you as a common friend? Are they seeing you as another human being and not just another dollar? So all of them things play a bigger part than what it may initially seem. So I just wanted to say that. Cool. You got anything else to add, my brother?
Yeah, nah. What you were saying, like, wholeheartedly, that's literally the whole concept of this. Like, they have to get you because at the end of the day, like I said before, and I'll expand on that more. Whatever you're selling, or for content creation, let's stick with content creation right now because
Mm.
that's what this episode is about. But
Yep.
even for sales, like we had to touch a little bit on sales because it applies there too. But content creation, well, you could talk about both, but let's get into, like I said,
Mhm.
content creation. Content creation for the creators out here. You're selling your video, your product, your whatever, your video, whatever, right? Why there's a million people doing what you do. So whether you're a gaming channel, whether you're blogging channel, whether you're whatever, they have to get to know you. Like a lot of times, like I see people even on Twitch, right? I see people. I'll click on the Twitch stream, bro. It's literally no disrespect, but it's like watching cheese mold. Like
Mm.
I'm sitting there just like, okay. And it's not that they're boring necessarily, because they may just be so into the game, but like, who are you?
Right.
There's a million people streaming this game. I clicked on here to find out who you are. Who
Yep.
are you? So I think what I'm really trying to say is you have to break out of that shell of just oh, I'm just this person because now, especially now, everybody has a phone, everybody has a camera, everybody has social media. So everybody's doing videos, everybody's doing all this stuff. But who are you? Why do they care to watch you? Why do they care to spend money at your online shop? Why do they care to subscribe to your channel? What separates you? For example, this podcast. When we originally started, as y'all can go back and check, like we didn't get into no personal stuff. It was like
Hmm.
almost like a business only. Like we just came here strictly to give y'all the information that we had that we felt like was needed and necessary, but y'all didn't know us. There's
Yeah,
probably I'm not familiar with this side of YouTube. I don't even know what you would call our section of YouTube, what you would call it, but
probably the podcast side.
nah, nah, obviously, but I'm saying like this side of like
Oh yeah, yeah,
podcasting.
yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're
Like,
saying. I see what
cause
you're
we're
saying.
not we're not like a typical podcast. Like we don't just talk about current
Yeah,
events or
yeah, yeah. I see what you're
so
saying. I
we
see what
talk,
you're
you know what
saying.
I'm saying? So I don't even know what we would call this side. So I'm not familiar with this side, but I can damn near bet my life that there's a bunch of people that do what we do.
Hmm.
But y'all come here for a reason because y'all know us, which is why me and Weezy had like a revelation. I think that's what you would call it. Me and Weezy had a meeting. Revelation just sounded funnier. Me and Weezy had a meeting and pretty much was like, yo, like the way this is going, they don't even know who we are. How can we call ourselves the HoloBros, which is holographic, see through, whatever, boom, in the name, and they don't even know us. They don't even know us. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we switched it up, and now we give y'all our life too inside of the information. You get what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
that's what we had to realize, and we it is our job, at least for this podcast, to inform you guys of the same. Stop just being in that bubble of, nah, I'm gonna just do this and this and that. Because at the end of the day, if they don't care, like for example, let's go Twitch, right? Twitch, you're good at what you do. You're one of the best gamers in your gaming in that game. You're one of the best gamers. So people go to your channel because they see that you're a beast at that game. However, you're boring. Like they don't know you.
Mm.
All you do is sit on the screen like this. Thumbs just going crazy, right? They're gonna like people are gonna stick around because you're so good. Like a lot of that, you're just so good. They're gonna stay around. Like, damn, this
Hmm.
dude's phenomenal, but or this girl's phenomenal. But eventually, when they find somebody that's just as good as you, maybe better or maybe a little bit less as far as skill, but they're more personable, they're gonna go to this stream.
Yep.
So the thing I really want to hone in on is you have to stand out for your audience.
Yep.
You owe them that because they're waiting for you. You have an audience out there. We all have an audience out there as content creators. We have an audience out there that's waiting for you. You're not waiting for them to show up. They're waiting for you to make the content and to be the person that you're destined to be so that they can be a part of your community, your audience.
Yep.
They're waiting for you. Stop sitting around like, damn, I just got, damn, like, as like if you waiting for somebody. No, they're waiting for you.
Hmm.
Do what you got to do. Make the content you're supposed to make. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding. But at the same time, you have to step it up a level as far as the personality and really kind of letting them behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Because for these type of platforms, like for example, if you're just a person that just do skits and stuff like that, people may not care as much who you are because you're just a skit guy or the skit girl. But
Hmm.
if you do stuff like this that's more personable, or like you're just sitting in front of a camera, they have to know who's behind the screen. You can't just be that face that's just, hey, just a talking head or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Facts.
also especially too for the people that do stream and do this type of stuff and they can't see you, you definitely better make it a point to have that personality and let them know who you are and what makes you stand out among the rest of the people because that also takes away a level because they don't even know how you look.
Yep.
So that takes away another level of the who are you and them buying you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's
And
kind of like doing
go ahead.
sales over the phone. Nah, go ahead, bro. I just wanted to finish with that.
Nah, you good. I was just gonna say, I was gonna call that the rage effect. I don't know if you know who your rage is. Dude just hit like a million or I think it's like a million followers on Twitch by having
You
no
talking
face
to me
cam.
or the audience?
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to both of
Come
y'all.
on, come on, man. Come on. You know I know who your rage is. Stop playing
Hey
with me.
man, but
He just did his first face cam video reaction video the other day. I was just watching it.
yeah. So it's like what Coop said, bruh. Your bro. face cam or
Yeah,
not, your personality, bruh, it should be over priority over what you're doing. Whether if you're playing the game, doing something that we're doing, or if you're reacting or whatever, your personality should outshine all of that. You
yeah,
shouldn't
that's a fact.
you shouldn't have to just lean on the current subject matter
Yeah,
because it comes to a certain point in time where it's only so much leaning that you can do to a point where your audience is like, all right, yeah, the subject matter is cool, this video is cool, this game is cool, but I don't know anything about the person I'm watching. And
yeah,
that's where you have to step it up. That's where that disconnect comes in. It's like, what else can I do? Well, start becoming more personable. Start being more relatable to your audience. Start, you know what I'm
fact.
saying? Like Coop said, start pulling the curtain back and letting your audience in. I'm not saying pulling it back the entire way, not letting them see the entire picture now,
Yeah,
but
no, for sure, definitely
it's
not. But
it's it's it's
definitely keep
just
some sort of privacy in your
yeah.
life. But at the same time, though, like they gotta know who you are, and above all else, what makes you stand out.
Yup.
Like Weezy was saying, they could watch your video and be like, "Yo, the content is cool. Like, these dude is dope, or this dude is dope, or this chick is dope." But uh, there's a million of this person.
Mhm.
Why? Why? Listen, this is really important. Listen, every time you do something, as far as make a video or whatever, why do I want to watch this here
Yep.
on this channel or this page or this site? Why do I want to watch this here?
Mhm.
There's a million of these. You got to remember that. This is the internet, and this, especially in this time, 2022,
Man, what?
everybody's doing everything. Like
Man, what?
there's nothing really new out here to do. So
Mhm.
they're buying you, the person, they're buying you. Like these couple channels, on YouTube, they buy the couple. That's why the fake pranks and all that. No disrespect to the couple channels out there, but that's why they do the fake pranks and they eat the
Mhm.
pranks up and they eat the skits up and all that because they love the couple as who the couple is or who they
Definitely.
think the couple is. So point of long story short, you have to stand out. Content creators, please listen to me. You have to stand out. There's a million of you, not a million of you, but there's a million videos like yours.
Mhm.
Why do they care to watch yours instead of the other 999,999 videos? Like,
Mhm.
why do they care about yours? Why are you the one out of that million that they should stop what they're doing to click on and watch? What is so special about you? You have to stand up within reason. I know this is the clickbait era and like everybody just want to do the most random things and throw their
Yeah.
integrity in the garbage for views and
Cloud
attention,
is a
but
drug.
within reason, strongest joke there is. But like within reason, stand. What makes you stand up? Think about and if you don't understand what I'm even saying and take it up a notch, look at the people that you subscribe to. Look at the people that you follow and ask yourself, why do I follow them? Why do I follow this person? Why do I follow these people? Whatever. What makes me follow them? And you'll get your answer. Because if you look at the people you follow, there's a million of them. Not a million of them, but there's a million videos like them. Let's say you like to watch 2K videos. There's a million, there's probably billions
Bruh.
of 2K videos. You know what I'm
Bruh.
saying? So, what makes you like that person's page? And you'll start to understand more what I'm saying. If we haven't explained that clearly enough, I'm pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure we did more than that. But just in case we haven't, to end it off with this, study what you like in other content creators. Study what you like in content creators and maybe what you don't like, and take that and build yourself up
Yes,
through
sir.
that format. So that's all I have for that.
Yes, sir. Honestly, bruh, it's really not much to say on said topic, but other than just like, yo, just like Coop said, do the research, see what others have done to make themselves stand out, and apply that to your own. Apply that to your own content, to your own sales, wherever the case is. But at the end of the day, just know that at some point, if you are creating content, you will have to go the personal route, and that's just honestly, bro,
Facts.
that's just the name of the game, to be honest, because you're in front of the camera. You're the one who cut on that camera. So at the end of the day, they're gonna want to know who is this person that's behind this camera that said, "Yo, fuck it, I'm gonna go live today." So always have that in the back of your minds, and just keep that, you know what I'm saying, always there, just always mindful of it. So
That's a
yeah,
fact.
that's all I have for that. So moving on to the next
Ooh.
topic of the HoloBros podcast. Hey,
Cue the applause, man. Just cue
yes
the
sir,
applause.
yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Clap it up, man. Clap it up, 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 clap it up. Yes sir, yes sir. Hey man, like I was telling y'all earlier, bruh, I just want to say thank y'all for allowing us to keep doing this for 6 months.
6 months,
Granted,
man. It's crazy.
granted, 6 months may not seem like a lot of time for y'all, but to us, bruh, I've been doing YouTube on and off since '09, G. Like really putting this shit into perspective. And I haven't really like been consistent with my uploads. Like on my personal channel, I was uploading consistently for about maybe a year, maybe a year and a half, and I stopped. And then we picked this up, and bruh, we've been going 6 months strong.
But even your consistency on that channel wasn't every single
Yeah, it
week at
wasn't.
this, like it was,
It
you know what I'm
wasn't.
saying? So
It wasn't
to put that in perspective, it's not just like, oh, we've been on YouTube for 6 months, so we've been doing this for 6 months. No, we've been
consistently.
consistent. You know what I'm saying? Every time, like I was talking to Weezy off mic, we only missed a 10 a.m. drop. Like we always drop Saturday. We never missed a Saturday,
Mm.
but we missed the 10 a.m. drop maybe once or twice throughout these 6 months. So the only thing we've done in these 6 months is only miss the time twice, maybe twice, maybe once, maybe twice. But
I think
if that's
once.
the if that's the worst that we did, bro, that's pretty, like, not to pat ourselves on the back, but just to say like it's crazy because like I was saying to Weezy off mic, bro, this is the longest I've stuck with anything as far like that's outside of, certain, because obviously it's certain things like you
Yeah.
do way more than that, like school or whatever, but like certain things like bro, 6 months, bro, just something that you want to do,
Yup.
something that you want to do, like that doesn't even pay you currently, you're just doing it,
Yup.
not on some like, oh, this is just my leisure time, da da da. Like this is work for us. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though we're not getting paid for it yet, it's work for us. So, and it's work to help y'all and to help everybody else that's out there that want to listen and know and learn. But it's crazy, man. Like 6 months, dude. It's
Yo,
crazy. So,
this is nuts. And it,
and
go
not
ahead,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
my fault.
Now I was just about to say the crazy part about it is, bruh, I fell in love doing this shit, G. I ain't
Wait,
gonna lie.
clear that up because you kind of cut out. You said you
Like,
fell in love with what?
like I fell in love like doing this podcast, G. Like it's like,
Like what do you mean? Like
like,
clear it
like,
up. Clear it
like,
up because
like.
that's I don't know.
What do you,
Clear that up.
bruh? The journey of it, bruh. Just like,
Okay, you fell in love with the
just,
journey.
just,
Nah, cause it
just,
sounded
just
like,
like,
I don't know. That was some Brokeback Mountain shit a little bit. Like cause the way you was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, doing this with you, I fell in love. I'm like, whoa, what? I was like, clean that up. That was crazy. That was crazy. You go like, yo, doing this, I fell in love. I really fell in what? Fell in love with what?
fuck
That's
out of
why I'm
here,
like,
man. Fuck
that's
out of
why
here.
I'm
We're
like,
not doing that. Fuck
I'm
out of
like,
here. We're
wait,
not doing
no,
that.
clean that
We're
up.
not
What you
doing
mean?
that.
Whoa,
We're not doing that.
fix
Hey,
that.
man.
What do you mean,
Hey,
like,
hey,
bro?
hey, hey, man. What I had meant to say, bruh, just the journey of just like,
I bet. So you fell in love with the journey. You fell in love with doing the podcast. I'm assuming
yes,
is what you're
yes,
saying.
bro.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's
'Cause
that's what
whoa.
I said. That's what I
No,
said.
no, no,
I
no.
felt
You
I
said
fell in love doing the pod. I literally said
no.
that.
You said
All right,
doing
bro.
this
We
podcast.
we
I fell in love. That was your words. This is, we can run this back. This is being recorded.
fuck
The
it.
audience, they can run it
Fuck
back
it.
too. You said doing this podcast. I fell in love. That's what I said. Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
I fell in love doing a podcast, nigga.
No, 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 no. But that didn't sound like that. You said
All right,
doing this podcast,
all right.
I fell in love, and then like your eyes was twinkling a little. You had a sparkle in your. I'm like, whoa,
Yo, fuck
nigga.
out of here, man.
At one
Yo,
point, I thought I seen you like smile a little bit, like on some grinning shit, like you was plotting. I'm like, whoa.
yo, chat. Listen,
I'm
bro.
like, whoa.
Listen, bro.
You're
Listen. Nah. See, y'all see what he be doing, bro. Yo,
nah,
it's 26 weeks. Y'all see what he be
yo,
doing.
bro.
Nah,
That was
y'all,
I didn't really respect that. I didn't know.
nah.
I
Hey,
didn't really
man.
take that serious.
Hey,
That was
nah,
kind of crazy to
bro.
me. You like
Nah.
doing this? You fell in love with
Hey,
what? What you talking
man.
about?
Nah,
Fell in love with what?
man.
That's
Nah,
why I'm like,
man.
oh.
Nah, man.
I'm like,
Like,
well, he knew I got facial hair, right? Like, what type of time he on? Like, so we have a buddy. Like, nigga's wild and like, whoa, it's a podcast, nigga. This ain't no. I don't know what type of freak shit he was on just now. That was crazy. Like, whoa, that was insane. That was
yo,
insanity.
son,
He
you know
fell in
what,
love with
bro?
the journey and the podcast. That's what he meant. Fell in love with the
Bro.
podcast and the journey doing the podcast.
I don't even want to keep going what I was saying, man.
Nah, 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 nah.
Niggas don't fucked up the
I'm,
moment,
I'm
man.
fucking with you, dog. I'm fucking
Nah, I
with you,
know.
dude.
Nah, I know. But nah, like, just consistently just doing the show formats, just having our, like, even having the two guests that we did have, Jonesy and Chief. Shouts out to my guys, by the
Facts,
way. It was just like, bruh. And then on top of that, bruh, we're literally growing a community. Like,
facts. That's crazy.
bro. And if anybody who know me know, on my Twitter, literally like maybe in 2015, yeah, 2015, I posted a tweet. I'll probably post it up here where I said, bro, at some given point, I want to build a community, whether that be on Twitch, YouTube, Spotify, whatever. And the fact that I'm doing this now, bruh, shit is full circle. And I just want to say, like, yo, if y'all have a goal for something, if y'all have a dream of something, do that shit. And another thing I want to say is, bruh, if you're in the lane, and if somebody says, oh, you shouldn't be sticking in that lane, whatever, nigga, it's your lane. They have no right to say whether or not that lane's gonna work, bruh. It's your lane.
Facts.
That's your lane for a reason. That's not their lane because they can't see the vision that you have. So just do you, bro. Just do
That's a
you.
fact.
At the end of the day, do what makes you happy. Because
Offended. That's offending.
honestly, bro, this life we live is short as fuck. So why not? If you have an idea for something, nigga, just do it. You never know where it's gonna lead you. You don't know if you'll end up having 5 million. If you'll end up being across the world somewhere. You don't know. So why not? Just pick that bitch up and just do that shit. So you know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
Doing this podcast is really like taught me a lot about myself that I really didn't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just having the consistency to be wanting to do it, bruh. I be hitting this nigga Coop up almost every week. It be like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? We doing this shit. He be like, yeah, nigga. Same day, same Thursday, recording. That's when we're recording this now. And
That's a
it's
fact.
just, bruh, I very much enjoy doing this shit. And I always look forward to it. So
That's a fact.
that's really my 2 cents I got on that. Coop. What you got, man?
Nah, man. Like I was saying, bro. Like it's crazy. Like I haven't stuck with nothing like that I want to do like for this long and this consistently. Let's add that as a caveat because this long and this consistent, I've never been able to like just be like this locked in and like actually want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Yeah.
if it's some shit like it's like I gotta do this again, or you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
this
facts.
shit like this don't feel like work. You know what I
It
mean?
don't, bro.
This
It
don't feel like work,
don't.
bro. Like and it don't even it like it hasn't even crossed our minds. Like damn, yo, like, yo, why are we doing this? Like, we're not even getting paid. Like, the money we had to even spend on this shit to even do this, like, we're not even getting paid. So, you feel me? Like, because a lot of people by now have those thoughts. That's why they don't make it to 6 months. That's why we're celebrating this. That is half a year because it's crazy. And you know what's funny? Time flew, bro.
Yo, bruh, we was just in hoodies, G. Bruh, think
Bro,
of we was just in hoodies.
bro, I was just about to get it. I was just at my mom crib, yo. Yeah, I was just at my mom crib, yo.
Yo,
They done seen
son.
me. They done seen me go through the audio echoing. They done seen me not have this mic.
Yeah.
They didn't see me not have nothing in the back to like, you know what I'm saying? Like this
Yeah.
it's been a wild ride, bro. It's been
Facts.
crazy. Been nuts, man. They've been here before I got married. Now I'm married. It's
yo,
crazy, dude.
yo, son, the journey has been crazy. In just
Mm.
6 months, Coop, think about it. In just 6 months, it hasn't
What
even
the
been a year.
What the next 6 months got in store
Nah,
for us, bro?
that's what I was
That's
thinking.
crazy, dude.
That, bruh, I'm just thinking that shit now. I'm like, bruh. And then, oh yeah, we ain't even get to the announcement yet.
Oh yeah,
We
that's
ain't
a
even
fact.
get to that yet. So it's
That's
just
a fact.
like, yo, like,
Yo, bro. Yo, I was thinking, bro. Bro,
golly.
I was thinking for episode 52, bro. Episode 52, we gotta have dancing vertically challenged people just like in the video. They gotta have like the things that shoot confetti.
Yo,
I'm gonna have
chill,
one at my
bruh.
crib. You gonna have one at your crib.
Oh yeah.
They gonna be running around dancing confetti.
Just
Uh,
just got the confetti poppers. To,
yeah, 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 no doubt. Going crazy. We're gonna be in here.
yo, son.
You single, so you could have a soft, sexy lady jump out of a cake next to you. Maybe probably to your right. Just move, slide over. Probably put her right there to the right.
Yo,
She jump out
chill,
the cake
bruh.
with 52. Like just hey
Nah,
52. Like
that'll be nuts. That
she lit. Yeah, no, episode 52. Yeah, yeah. Probably have, like I said, vertically challenged people in there. I can't say the other word because society. They gonna be like, oh, you can't say that. That's disrespectful. So we gonna have some vertically challenged people in here. Then we gonna have Weezy gonna have what they would call a baddie jump out of the
yo,
cake.
chill, bruh.
Yeah, what kind of cake is it though? You gonna eat the cake?
It would
If
have
she
to
jump
be.
out the cake, if she jump out the cake, you gonna eat it?
I would. I ain't gonna lie.
You would
I would. I ain't gonna lie. Especially if she look
like
good.
on a plate or
No, bruh, it has to be a play. I'm not eating that shit off the floor, nigga. What the fuck?
no, not off the.
Nah, nah,
Nah,
bro.
just like
Nah,
next to
nah,
the
yeah,
cleavage.
yeah, yeah. Nah,
To
nah,
the
nah. I hear
cleavage.
you. Nah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel
Nah,
you. I
not a
feel
plate. You can't.
you.
And
I
he's
might. I
single, so
might.
he could do this. I
Bruh,
don't
I
have no
could.
prejudice.
I really could.
He's
I
single, so he
really
could do
could.
this. Like, yo,
Dead
just
ass.
I mean, like, yo, listen, I'll take over the show. You just cut the camera off, and I don't know. We'll be
Yeah.
back.
Hey,
We'll be
man.
back right after this commercial break. Type.
I may end up in a new crib by then too. We gonna see though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We we gonna we gonna see though.
That's a fact. I done got a new crib during the first 6 months of this. During the the next 6 months, you probably gonna get a crib. So,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
you know what
So
I'm saying? But
we
yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's done listen. Shout out to everybody that's really been rocking with us, man. It's crazy.
facts.
It's been a interesting 6 months.
Yo, it has.
Mad blessings though. Definitely blessed. No complaints at all. Blessed, highly favored. Y'all know the vibes. Really appreciate y'all.
Yes,
But
sir.
with that being said, man, let's get into this. Let's get into this next topic, man. Wheezy,
So,
man.
what's up, man? What's up, man?
Man, what goes into success?
Damn, a lot goes into that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And a lot of, bruh, a lot of shit goes into success, and not a lot of people realize that, bro. Like the pain, blood, sweat, tears, all that shit, bro. Everything literally goes into your success. Like it'll be days where you don't want to get out the bed, where you don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, doing what you gotta do, but at the end of the day, you still gotta do that shit. You still gotta, you know what I'm saying, get up out that bed, jump in that motherfucking shower, brush your teeth, still go do what you have to do for the day. And on top of that, come back home to the bullshit that you was just dealing with. Up until the point where you actually reach that pinnacle of success, bruh, it's honestly is no better feeling. Even though it's like the journey of it, bro. Like not a lot of people realize that what goes into success is like you just enjoying the journey. And I realized that, like, like I said, even just doing the pod, like the once you start to enjoy the journey, what you're doing day by day, the success part comes easy after that. It's just you just have to enjoy what you're doing. if you're not enjoying what you're doing, if you're dreading on going to work, if you're dreading on getting your car fixed, if you're dreading on going to the dentist, if you're dreading just the journey that you have lied ahead of yourself, that success is going to be more farther to achieve than what you initially may see it as. So honestly, bruh, like I said, it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. It's some nights you may break down and you may fucking cry, but you just gotta learn to enjoy it, bro. Enjoy every last second of it, cause like I was saying earlier, bro, life is short. We don't know how long we have in this life. We don't know whether if, you know what I'm saying, we could be here and gone tomorrow type shit. So, you know what I'm saying, it's just enjoying this shit, enjoying what you have, living in the moment, living for, you know what I'm saying, what you already have, and being grateful for it. So, um, honestly, that's what I think goes into success. Cool. What about you, my guy?
Yeah, nah, definitely the blood, sweat, and tears, definitely like sacrifice and all that. But I would say what really like, I don't know, not what really goes to success, but what what really has to happen for success is just understanding that your goal has to be like your goal has to be more important sometimes than like other things. Like
Yep.
for example, your goal has to be the highest thing on your list. Like a lot of times people try to have one foot in, one foot out. That's not gonna cut it. Like, oh nah, I wanna like, oh I wanna have like million subscribers on YouTube, but nah, I still wanna go and like hang out with my friends on the weekends and
Yeah.
all of that stuff when I should be like editing or filming or coming up with ideas, no ideas to film and all that blah blah. Like so like when it's not your number one priority or top priority, it's gonna be tough to reach. You may still do it, but it's just gonna be a way longer process. And another thing too is understanding like the pathway to it, if that makes sense. Like
Mm.
so, for example, me and Weezy have to have some form of idea of how we can achieve what we want to achieve with this pod or with whatever we want to do before we can reach it. Like it's almost like if you have no plan, we spoke about this before on like a early episode of the pod, but if it's like a ship going out to sea with no captain,
Mm.
nobody to man the ship. It's you'll be lucky if it ends up anywhere
Yep.
besides the middle of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have that plan. The plan comes before anything. It has to be a top priority, and then you have to have the plan to know where to go. It's
Mm-hmm.
like me telling Weezy, yo, meet me somewhere that he's never been before, and I don't give him directions. Or he don't even got the address. Well, he got the address, but he don't put it in the GPS.
Nuts.
He may get there by accident. Nigga may turn down the wrong street, like, oh, there he is, hey. But like he's not really going his chances of getting there are unlikely. So the
Mm-hmm.
first thing to really do after you put it as a top priority on your list, because at the end of the day, if you have it as a if you don't have it as a priority, it's like what are we even talking about? So
Facts.
I'm assuming that you have it as a top priority, so keep it as a top priority and then have a plan for it. Understand if you even have to write stuff down or brainstorm out loud or on your phone, on your notes or whatever, or actually write it down, think about the steps. Like create a checklist for yourself if that helps, or if you can do it mentally, that's cool. But if you're somebody that you got to know yourself, if you're somebody that has to write it down and see it like a checklist, check it off
Mm-hmm.
first. Come up with the name, boom, check. Come up with the logo, check. Find a place to film, check, or whatever you're trying to do. If you're doing a pod, if you're whatever, right? So you got to understand all of that in order to even get the success. And then at the end of the day, you have to be consistent
Yep.
and you have to be determined, because like I always say, determination over motivation. Motivation is it comes and goes. Like Weezy said, some days you don't even feel like getting out of bed. So if you're
Mm-hmm.
just only going off of your motivation, you're done. In this life, you're done. I'm telling you, because motivation is only used like a nitrous gas.
Yep.
It's good when it's there and it propels you at levels that you never even went before. But once it ends, it ends. Now you're back just using your regular. speed, acceleration, whatever, in order to get to your goal. So that determination is your regular speed and your, you know what I'm saying, your regular gas or whatever that you were going with before you had the nitrous, which in this case is the motivation. So you got to
Mhm.
always make sure your determination and consistency are always placed above, in your work ethic is always placed above the motivation, because a lot of people, they only act off motivation. That's why a lot of people aren't successful. Oh, I don't feel like it. Not really motivated to do it. So, okay, somebody else. Guess what? This is what I used to hear all the time in football. It's somebody right now that's that has the same level of skill that you do. He does everything like you. Same speed, same skills, same level of hands, same level of whatever. Route running ability, all that. But he's working and you're sitting down and you're complaining that you don't want to run another lap or that you
Mhm.
don't want to run another sprint or you don't want to catch another football.
Mhm.
So you know what I did? I wanted to coach some more footballs and run another lap, run another gas or whatever. When I thought about that, because you got to, like I said before in the beginning of people buying you before anything else, what keeps you to stand out? There's somebody that's just like you that wants to do what you do. What's gonna stop? What's gonna get you there? Maybe before them, or a little bit, you know what I'm saying, or at the same time, or whatever. But what's gonna get you there when there's a million people that's has the same skill as you, same whatever as you? What's gonna get you there? You got to stand out. You got to have that work ethic, that Mamba mentality, that Kobe. Rest
Yep.
in peace to the great man. Rest in peace, Gigi. Everybody else that was on the helicopter. But you got to have that mentality to really like, man, I just can't fuck. Like I'm a beast, man. Like, and it had that work ethic to match it.
Yeah.
Cause like I always say, uh, pause. Hard is just subjective. Like what is hard work to me may not be hard work to Wheezy, or
Mm.
vice versa. So like if he thinks lifting 135 is hard for him, it's not hard for me. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't like to use the term hard work. I just like to say work, because it's just when you make pause, you make something hard by your mentality. So it's not, and we might talk about this more. We talked about this a little bit in previous episodes, or like the beginning, but
Mm.
probably do like a more deep dive on this later. But you make something more difficult by your mentality. As
Yes,
Will
sir.
Smith said, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. So which way do you want to be right?
Mm.
So that's why I don't like to use, if you ever hear me talk when I say work, like it's not saying it's easy work, it's not saying it's hard work, it's just work. You decide what it is mentally. Like you decide whether this is hard work or this is easy work. You know what I'm saying? So that's really all I got for that, man. Make sure y'all keep working hard, being consistent, and being determined. That motivation, leave that at the door,
Facts.
because you're gonna be the motivation is here and go. Like motivation, honestly, bro, is like, and if you're in a relationship, it's like love sometimes. Like not love, but it's like you being happy with somebody. I'm so happy with her. I'm so happy with him. It's not always gonna be happy.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave every time you get unhappy. That's like that's what motivation is. It comes and goes, bro. So don't just rely on motivation. If you're relying solely on motivation, hopefully you're the only person in the world that's motivated 24/7, which is nobody. So you're kind of screwing yourself if that's the mentality that you have. So
Yeah.
like I said, determination, work ethic, and consistency will take you way farther and way faster than whatever else you're trying to do. So
Yes, sir.
make sure it's a top priority. Make sure you got those intangibles, and success will be right around the corner for you. Just keep working, keep believing too.
Yes,
Definitely
sir.
always believe. That's another thing too. Always believe.
Always believe in yourself, bro. I will.
Facts.
I will say one more thing, yo. For those of you who don't have a calendar, this is for myself included. Start get a fucking calendar. Stop working off a to do list, cause to do lists don't help. Work off of like calendar days. So and what I mean by that is like, um, let's say for today example, I had to go get a haircut. I had to do the pod, and I'm not working off a to-do list. I'm working off my set schedule that I already had set, that I already made plans for.
So
S-
you talking about a planner?
Yes.
A planner,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
planners definitely are good, but
Yes.
at the same time, uh, also you got to know yourself here. Like
Yeah,
what
true.
we always try to say, use what we say. User discretion advised.
Yeah,
Not that
facts.
it's inappropriate, but that fact that
Everybody's different.
everybody, you got to know yourself. So if
Yeah.
you're somebody that needs a planner, either physical or you want to get an app that does it, because there's apps that do that
Yeah.
too. So like if you're that type of person, then do that. But if you're somebody that just like you have a photographic memory, you know what you need to do, you don't miss things, you one of those people, then don't get a planner. But
Yes, sir.
like what he's saying is good though. Like if you're that type of person and you need a planner and you probably being stubborn, like good, I don't need that, man. But
Yeah.
you be sometimes like even if it's only once in a while, like you'll forget something or you'll miss something. Like that tells you something. Like get a
Mm-hmm.
planner. So yeah, no,
Definitely.
that's a fact too. Be or and really like the broader point to that is be organized with yourself. Like
Yes. Yes.
be
Yes.
organized because
Yes.
that's another way that a lot of people fall short of success.
Yes.
They're not organized. They don't have they don't trying to think. They don't have like a set schedule per
Mm.
se. Like they don't
Yes.
have like they don't have things like, for example, a business owner, they'll tell you like, no, I'm free between 5 and 7. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, cause they got all their stuff in order. They're good. So this way, you're not stuck trying to schedule things and do things while you're supposed to be doing something else. Like
Yes.
this way, we trying to do the pod, but I'm telling Weezy, oh damn, y'all, I forgot, y'all, I gotta run to the mall or what, I gotta go somewhere, blah blah. Like emergencies happen, obviously, but
Mm.
we gotta make sure our schedule is clear in between these times, and then after that or before that, we good to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
just like he was saying, just be organized. If you need to get a planner, get a planner. But majority, like broader point is be organized with what you're doing because
Yes.
that's how you keep track of your stuff. You stay on top of what you need to do. You don't miss things, and also you don't get caught in. I scheduled two things at the same time that are in two different places. What the fuck am I gonna do? Blah blah. You don't gotta worry about none of that. So be
Mm-hmm.
organized. I like that point, Weezy. That was dope.
Definitely, bro. It was just a point that came across my mind. Do you have anything else to add before we move on to this week's gaming topic, my boy?
Nah, that's it, Brody. Just gotta take a little
Uh,
swig of this little water.
for surely, for surely. So, moving on to this week's gaming topic of the HoloBros podcast. Hey man, for those of you who have been playing Multiverse, I know I have. I know Coop has. Hey man, that game is fun as shit. But hey, I got some unfortunate news for y'all, man. So for those of you who are looking forward to season one, and I believe that they was going to be releasing Morty off of Rick and Morty, that won't be coming. So rumors was in a rumor mill saying that after Evo, the game's fighter showcase, that they usually have, which is probably one of the biggest fighter showcases in gaming. Um, yeah, that patch won't be coming. They said they delayed it until it's pretty much ready. So it was supposed to be getting a lot of fixes, especially for Bugs Bunny. Supposed to be getting fixes for various other characters as well, but hey, it's not fucking happening, unfortunately. And I've been really enjoying the game so far. I really need to get back on it, to be honest. I've been slacking these last few days, but hey,
They be
man,
cheating too much.
nah, that's a fact. But my
They
guy
be cheating
Taz,
with them ring outs.
yo, nah, that's a fact, bruh. I heard that I think they patched Taz too, by the way, and Taz who's gonna become my main after Wonder Woman.
They patch. I know they definitely patch Batman. 'Cause his grappling hook is crazy now. Like he can grapple hook himself out of his like into a knockout. Like,
Wait, what?
but me and Mujir, we be playing that. It's like you can't even really pick Batman no more. That shit is crazy.
What
Like
the
he'll
fuck?
literally like try to grapple hook like how it usually used to be is like
Mhm.
grapple hook somebody, hit them,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
But or save your teammate. You'll grapple to your teammate or whatever, boom,
Yeah.
save them. But now, without them dodging it or nothing, you'll just fly out the zone now and just get knocked out. Crazy. I don't know if they fixed it because I haven't been on in a little bit. Because once they start doing that, I'm like, oh nah. You know me. Don't get my motto is don't get mad, get off. So
Nah. I ain't know they was doing that, bro. Like I said, I haven't
Yeah,
been playing in a few days, so I haven't really been keeping up
yeah.
like how I should be. But hey, Coop, I don't know if you was looking forward to season one, man. But how you feeling about it, dude?
Nah, yeah. I mean, if they gotta delay it to really fix what they need to fix or make whatever they need to make better, about by all means, within reason, of course. Don't have
Yeah.
us waiting a whole year while the hype dies down and we don't care about it no more. But if within reason they just gotta tweak some things or whatever and make it better, I always say this, and Wheezy will agree with me, and most gamers will agree with me, if not all. We'll wait a little bit longer than expected
Mhm.
for a better, more polished product
Yep.
than not waiting and being rushed some garbage, some mid. You know what I'm saying? So what like if listen, man, well, as long as it's within reason, don't have us waiting way longer and then we don't even care about the game no more. Like don't do that.
Yeah. Facts.
So but if within reason they needed a little more time to tweak some things to make it better, I would much rather that than what a lot of these other games do, which is rush out something because they feel like they gotta put it out and then it's garbage. Like
Facts, bro.
I would have waited another week or two or whatever I had to wait within reason for you to put out a more polished finished product. So
And that
yeah,
and that be the thing too, bro. That's a lot of that's what a lot of AAA uh developers don't realize, bro. Like we'll
they
wait.
need to normalize that. They need to
Yeah.
normalize that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Definitely.
But like me and you had these talks, bro. Not
Hell
to get
yeah.
too nerdy and nothing like that, but once the investors got a hold of these games, bro,
It went downhill
it's
immediately.
downhill because everything now is about the profit as
Yep.
opposed to let's just put the best game out possible and the content will speak for itself. The sales will come as long as the content is good. Now they're like,
Mhm.
yo, we're trying to make this money. We're trying to keep the stock at where it needs to be at. We not trying to have y'all keep pushing this back. Like that's what happened with
Facts.
Cyberpunk. And you seen what happened with that game.
Yo.
Yo, y'all been delaying this
Oh
game too long, bro.
man.
Y'all gotta put the mid out, bro. If it's mid, it's mid, bro.
Bruh, that still hurts my soul to this day, bro. That's still
Hey,
I don't even want to get into it, bruh.
crazy.
Let's move on, man. So for those of you who don't know or are not in the Halo community like that, there was a Halo 2 bounty
Mm.
that was released, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, by a fellow content creator that goes by Penguin Zero on YouTube, or his formerly named Critical. He had initially put out a $5,000 bounty on Halo 2, and what that bounty consisted of was you needed to obtain every single skull, which is I believe 13 skull. Yeah, 13 skulls. They needed to be activated. And
So
there was
explain how do you even obtain skulls for
so
the people that don't know.
basically how you obtain skulls is they're hidden all around each map on Halo games. So you'll basically just come across, like, let's say if you're going through a section, and if you look and basically one of the weirdest locations, you'll end up coming across a skull. And what a skull does, it's like an enhancer, or it's a modifier basically. So basically there'll be one modifier where enemies will have double grenades. They'll be able to chuck grenades, or there's another modifier where enemies will be able to have unlimited ammo. And there's another modifier or skull called Envy, where the player is allowed to, instead of having a flashlight, you'll be camouflaged. So this challenge needed you to have all 14 of those skulls activated. And now, here's the caveat. In Halo 2, the skulls don't save. And what that means is you needed to do one full sit down run for 6.5 hours and just go straight through that bitch, find every single skull, and not die. So, the first few weeks, nobody was able to complete the challenge. So, Critical, he then upped the bounty to $20,000. Just this past weekend, or maybe it was yesterday. I believe it was either yesterday or 2 days ago. but there was a Twitch streamer by the name of Jervelin. He completed the hours. He completed the challenge in 6 hours and 30 minutes, and he finally earned that $20,000 ticket.
A trip
Honest
to Virginia.
facts, bro.
Crazy.
Yo, honestly, bro, that's history. To be honest,
Yeah, that's wild.
like in order to do that in one run, Halo 2 is literally the hardest Halo game to ever exist. Honestly,
Yeah, Halo 2 is crazy, bro.
like and the
Halo
thing
2 is nuts, bro.
and the thing is with the challenge, you needed to do that on the original Xbox because on Master Chief Collection, um, I believe it was a glitch where I think one of the skulls didn't pop. So
That is terrible. So
yes,
imagine you not knowing that, you going through that whole thing. Yo,
yep,
that is terrible, dude.
yep. So
That's crazy.
so basically, what Jervelin did, he had to boot up his 360, stuck the Halo 2 disc in, and went to town. And bruh, he
Yeah.
destroyed that shit, bruh. I didn't see the entire live stream. I pretty much just seen like the tail end of it, and bro, that shit is a nail biter, dude. No funny shit. Cause you have to think on legendary. Legendary difficulty is literally the hardest difficulty. And if you die, it's over.
Yeah.
Your
So
run
what?
is you have to start over. So that means if you get to the 6 hour mark and if you die, you're fucked.
Nah, I'll fight some. I'll fight
You're
whoever who put
bro,
the challenge out. I would have fought
critical.
him.
My
I
boy
would have fought him.
critical.
Nah,
Bruh,
if I got to even though it's nice fought, I would have got to the 6 hour, and I got to get oh, what if I get the last skull, but then
you
I
die.
still got to finish it? I'm fighting him for putting me through that agony. I'm fighting him.
Hey
Now
man.
I would want to punch him.
So you say for 20 racks.
No, yeah, I would have to find him. No, I'm just saying, like, shout out to Critical, all that. You know what I mean? Shout out to
Yo,
him, but
son.
I would have to find him. What? I just did all that? I don't. Oh yeah, I know.
Yes, bro.
I
Yes.
know. And then each skull is a modifier, like you said, so that just
Yes.
makes it even more difficult.
Yes.
I would have fought him.
Yes. So imagine elites. If you guys haven't played Halo, elites are like they're like one of the hardest enemies in the game, next to hunters. Hunters, don't even get me started on hunters, bro. But elites, they would get double shield,
Elites. That's funny.
bro. Elites had double shield,
Them
and
niggas is annoying.
and for those you don't know, when you have double shield, so it's like you have the one shield, and then at the top, let's say if you're playing as Master Chief, it'll be like a green bar that'll show that you it's like an overshield. Elites had that, all of them, bruh.
I'll
Shout,
turn it off.
shouts out to my guy Jervelin, bro. You know what I'm saying? Completing that challenge easily.
That's a fact.
I'm not gonna say easily getting that $20,000, but even
Nah, he had to work for that shit.
yeah, accomplishing that feat for 20 bands, bro. Hey,
Nuts.
that's gaming history, bro. That's something that'll go down in the gaming books for real. But yeah, man, that's just crazy. Coop, you have anything else to add before we move on, my brother?
Nah, shout out to him because I would have what? I would have just hummed the theme song. 20K, I hum the theme song for 20K.
Yeah, see?
Mm-hmm. That shit said wah, 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 wah.
Hey, man, so moving on. Hey, man, Microsoft back in the news again, and this time they ended up putting out a family version of Xbox Game Pass. And
Pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
yeah, but here's the caveat though. It's not out for the US. It's only out for Ireland and
That's not dope.
in Germany, I believe. It's for their insider program. And basically it in a way it replaces your original Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for the Xbox Game Pass Family Edition. And basically you kind of get the same benefits of Game Pass Ultimate, but just you can add more accounts. And it's all for $25 a month, which it's not bad, to be completely honest. If you really put this into like the blender and like
That's
really
fire.
really just think about it, like the fact that you could pay $25 a month, have it for the entire family, so that means that you could just add your homies accounts. Or if you have, let's say if you guys have kids at home, you know what I'm saying, you got 2 3 kids who all love to play video games, bruh, buy them Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for $25 a month, and you get thousands of games for
Yeah,
just
that's a fact.
$25. And then it's not like you have to keep sharing the same account. Nah,
Fact.
just add them to the account.
Add them under the plan.
That's what I'm saying. And then
Bingo.
it makes it so much easier, bruh.
Yeah,
Honestly, bruh, this is a W for Microsoft. I ain't gonna lie to
that's a
you,
W.
bruh.
That's a W.
Cause, bro,
Oh,
when they bring that to the U.S., bro, the
yeah, that's
the
a W.
accessibility, where so many people will be able to have access to all these Xbox games, all these titles, especially the future titles that's coming out, bro.
Yeah, that's
Bruh,
fire. That's
that's
fire.
that's so, bro. What?
That's litty,
Nobody
dude.
nobody else is doing that. None of the Sony. Sony, they just put out their new PlayStation Plus, the tier shits, which I actually heard, you know what I'm saying, that's actually pretty good, um so far at least, and you actually do get the newer releases. But as for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate Family Edition, bro, that's a long ass name. That shit winded as hell. Say that shit 5 times fast, I bet you can't. um but yeah, man, that's a big W for Microsoft, man. I can't lie to you. That's honestly, bro. When they bring that to the U.S., oh, I ain't gonna lie, I might go crazy with that. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I might go crazy with that. And Coop, you might need
Yeah.
to be put under that shit. But
Nah, that's dope. Like I was like you said, you could put your family under that, but also for like the homies, like if you and your
yeah,
homies, like, bruh, if you break 25 down, just even between two of y'all, that's still less than what the wasn't it like 18, $19?
yeah, it's like $18.
That's what I'm saying. So that's if you even break down that 25 between just two people, you know what I'm saying? That's way better. That's y'all both get the same thing, but now it's cheaper.
Yup,
But imagine breaking it down with three or four. Like it's so that's just crazy. I'm
yup.
surprised they did that, but that's a major W for Xbox. That's fire.
Facts. And
Yeah, that's fire.
the thing is, bro, with Xbox 2, any game that they end up putting out in the future, you're gonna
Yeah,
get.
on Game Pass, that's fire.
Like, I feel
Yeah,
like
nah,
there's no better deal than that, to
yeah.
be
Game
honest.
Pass was already a W, but that's a major W on top of a W. Like
Facts.
I don't know,
Facts.
That's a W squared. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna need them to bring that over here, cause
Yeah, that's legendary.
yeah,
Shout out to Microsoft. They doing what they need to do.
nah,
And speaking of
facts.
doing what they need to do, man, and W's this week.
What's up, man? What's up,
Oh
man?
man, major W for the HoloBros this week, man. Get the applause ready. You got the applause. Let's get it. We are now on
Yes,
Spotify.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
We
sir.
are
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
now
Yes, sir.
on
Yes, sir.
Spotify, guys. It's crazy. Shout out to our guy Wheezy. I don't know if you want to give a shout out to your homie that
Oh yeah,
actually
yeah,
gave us
yeah.
the idea.
Shout out to my boy Limited Issue, man. I
Shout out to
mentioned
Limited, man.
I mentioned him a few. It's
Yeah,
like
a
way
few
earlier.
times. You mentioned him a few times on the
Yeah.
pod and previous pods. Man, shout out to Limited for sure. Cause the thing about this, we had the audio and the video on YouTube. We were going to keep it strictly on YouTube. Not like it was strategically done, but we just had so much tunnel vision with the pod just on YouTube that we
Yeah.
weren't even thinking about like, yo, let's just put it somewhere else. But we could have also strategically like strategized like, nah, we're not gonna put it on Spotify till they call us, like one of them type of things. But it's just
Yeah.
like because like it's just better like when y'all at work or y'all on the go
Yup.
and y'all don't want to have YouTube out, and I know some of y'all don't want to have this out and like in your pocket, because I'm one of those dudes too. Like I hate YouTube. I love YouTube, but I hate it at the same time, because when I go to work I can't watch it in my pocket because I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie, I'm not
facts.
paying. I'm not. What's the YouTube Red or whatever? Where you could actually
Oh
close your
yeah,
phone and
yup.
I'm not paying for that.
It's like $10 a month or some shit, $5 a month or some shit.
Yeah, I'm not paying that. But so like the point I'm trying to make is it's better for the audience if y'all could just put the AirPods on, put the phone in your pocket while you at work or while you driving, just GMAC. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? So
sir.
we just felt like that was a better way and a major upgrade. And yeah, now as y'all can see, we doing bigger and better things. We got the audio version and video version.
Yes, sir.
Well, we got an audio and then an audio video. So if you want to see like our mannerisms or whatever, boom, come to the YouTube. If you want to just hear this while you just working out or you on the go or whatever, or you doing something like editing a video, you just want to hear like some motivational stuff or some entertaining stuff in the background. Tune into your boys, man. Listen, man. Come on,
Hey,
man. Give us a listen,
hey,
shout it.
hey,
That's
man,
how
lend
that's
us an
how I talk
ear,
about some
shout it.
ATL, man. That's how I talk about. Hey, shout it. Listen to me, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Hey,
yo,
shout it.
son, shouts out to my ATL niggas, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I got family in ATL too. That's even funnier.
But
Man, close the dial.
yo, chill, bruh. That's that country talk.
Yeah, close the dial on me.
Nah, bruh. But yo, like, honestly, bruh, like Coop said, honestly, we just want to grow this organically, and like, it really didn't make like much sense for us to just keep like just putting it on YouTube when there's so many different avenues where we could have
Yeah,
taken this. And like to the point that was made, like, yo, Spotify, bruh, all y'all have to do, literally go on the app, go on the podcast, search your boys up, bruh. All you have to do is listen. You don't have to watch nothing. It's just there. Or if you really want the full experience, go ahead.
wait, Weezy, I have something even better. Instead of them searching it up, the link is in the
Oh
description.
yeah,
Go
yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
now. Go
yeah,
now. Go
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah,
Go
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Click
yeah. Yo,
now. Go now.
subscribe,
Go
follow,
now.
all
Rate
that, bruh.
rate the pod, man. Give it 5 stars for your boys,
Yes,
man. Y'all know
sir.
what to do.
Yes, sir, man. All that, bro. Cause, like, bro, we said this one of the first few episodes, bro. We want to expand. We want to make this a community. We don't want this to just be some gatekeeping shit. Nah, bro. We want to be all inclusive. Anybody that wants to lend us an ear, anybody that just wants to tune in, just wants to listen, even if it's just for a short. We say this every week. Like, even if it's just for a short time, bro, we appreciate y'all because
Facts.
not a lot of people would, bruh. And it's just the fact that y'all would though. That means the world to us, cause like, yo, as long as we have at least one person listening, bro, we're just gonna keep putting this out, cause that all we want
Bendy.
to do is just help y'all and just, you know what I'm saying, give y'all another lens, you know what I'm saying,
Facts.
as to how our lives have went and how it could help y'all with y'all lives and what y'all got going on. So it's not just also one sided and one dimensional. We trying to be all inclusive, baby. We trying to be 4D, not 3D, 4D. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? We trying to take this shit global. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
fact.
it's just, you know what I'm saying. It was just about time. And then I kept getting like people telling me like, yo, like you should really put this on other platforms so we're able to listen to it easier. And I'm just like, you know what, bruh?
That's
Fuck
a
it.
fact.
Why not?
That's offending.
So it just got to a point where we just had to make the Spotify. And
Facts.
for those of you who are just now tuning in on Spotify, bro, we have our entire catalog on Spotify from episode
Everything.
from episode 1 to now episode 26, and then from then on, hey, y'all gonna be getting
Everything.
every single episode, bruh. But hey, man, we just like to thank y'all for even tuning in. For everybody that's on YouTube and Spotify, thank y'all, bro. Thank y'all for
Facts.
even making this possible. Thank y'all for joining us on this journey and just, you know what I'm saying, being the beautiful people that you are, man. But yeah, cool. You got anything else to add, my brother?
Nah, that's it, my guy. Let's get into this next topic, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Cooper, as you may know, everything in life is a trade-off and or it comes with a sacrifice. So,
Absolutely. And this is what really needs to be talked about to all my content creators, but just everybody in general. You have to understand this. The reason why most people aren't where they want to be is because they don't want to give up anything.
Mm.
Everybody's so spoiled now. I want to have this, but I also want to have it at my own convenience.
Yep.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. Let's run through examples. And this is really vital, right? So you want to be successful, but you also want to just watch TV all day. You want to be successful, but you also just want to chill, hang out with your friends, go to parties, smoke weed, drink. Like you just want to do all that.
No
Like,
shot.
mm, I don't think so, buddy.
No shot.
So here's the thing, right? If you, for example, let's go through trade offs, right? If you want to work out and get in shape or get a better body or just be healthier as a person or whatever, the trade off is you're gonna probably go through pain. You're gonna go through pain. You're gonna go through soreness. You're gonna go through exhaustion. And if anybody's ever worked out before or anything did anything physical or just even been exhausted physically, you understand that like as the saying goes, fatigue makes cowards of us all. When you're tired, you don't care about nothing.
Yep.
Like you don't no, I don't want to work out no more. Like I want to go home, but let's go home. Like it's one of those. So like you have to be in those uncomfortable situations to get that better body or to get what you need to get, right? Same thing in football. If you want to be successful, you want to win as a team, you have to give up wanting to have fun. Like I learned that from my shout out to Coach Chick, our senior year coach, right? He told us the reason why y'all not winning because y'all want to have fun.
Mm.
And I never got that. And we ended up finishing the year 2-8. Well, why? Because we all
Jeez.
wanted to have fun. But that was the culture in our town. We just wanted to have fun. Like
Mm-hmm.
practice should be fun. We should have a good time and chill. But when he got there, it was a culture shock because it was that shit wasn't fun no more. Like I didn't have fun going to practice. But now that I'm older, I appreciate him because I'm like that shit wasn't supposed to be fun. You know what's fun?
Nah.
Winning. You sacrifice fun in practice so you can have fun when you win. Do you think Kobe had fun working out?
Hell
No.
no.
He got because he put himself through hell working out. But he got hit the reason why he had fun and kept doing it is because it was so fun to win. Winning is fun. Being
Mm-hmm.
successful is fun. You have to sacrifice your fun now for your fun later. Matt, just ask yourself before you do anything. Do I want to have fun now, be happy now, or be at peace now, or be at peace later?
Mm.
Because that's the same thing. Like a lot of times, like with relationships, right? You'll have a person that goes and cheats on their significant other
Mm-hmm.
because they want to feel that pleasure now.
Yeah.
But then they're stuck with years and eternity of agony because now that person that they was with found out about it and left them. So that few minutes or whatever, sorry for all you alphas, all you manly men out there, like, no, I go 2 hours, man, I'm a beast. If well, those 2 hours just cost you a lifetime of happiness,
Mm-hmm.
right? So my point is everything comes with a sacrifice, everything comes with a trade-off. You're not gonna get everything that you want at once or even at the same time. I mean, or even like within maybe even a short span of each other. You have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice wanting to just be chilling and like having fun. Like, for example, I go to work every day. It's not fun, but I'm using it so that I can make the money to invest in the pod, invest in other things, other projects that I'm working on, and have somewhere to live and eat and all that. So I'm sacrificing my fun for going to work for my fun later that I'm using to materialize from work.
Mm.
So like when me and Weezy first started this pod, like it wasn't fun. I'm not gonna say and lie. It wasn't fun. It was like we doing something. But the trick too is you have to make what you're doing fun.
Yep.
That's the trick. So at practice, what we should have been doing to bring it back to our senior year of football, my football team, we should have been working our ass off, but figuring out ways to have fun while working our ass off. Not just, oh, I want to have fun, be like spoiled ass little brats. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because that's why we finished 2-8. That's why I told y'all that we finished 2-8. And Dane, let me tell you something. That wasn't fun.
Mm.
So we got our fun, but we got it in the beginning. We didn't get it at the end.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
because we didn't want to sacrifice that fun in the beginning, we got pain at the end. Instead of putting the pain first and have the fun at the end. Being a state championship team, which we could have been. We had the talent, we had the coaching, we had the plays, we had all that. But we just, in the words of my coach, we couldn't buy in. Meaning we couldn't just, as a team, it was players that bought in, but as a team, as a collective, as an entire group, we didn't sit down and say, "Nah, we're gonna go through this hell together, so we could kick ass on Friday nights." You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I just say all that to say everything's a trade off. In life, everything's a trade off. Content creation, it's a trade off. Editing your video may not be fun. Coming up with what your next video should be, it's probably not going to be fun. Make it fun.
Definitely.
That's your job. If I'm a coach, it's not my job to make this practice fun. Sorry. I can do it if I want to. The good ones do, the great ones do. But it's not my job to make it fun.
Yeah.
It's my job to prepare you to be the best player you could be and a better person, best person you could be. I'm not here to make it fun for you. I'm
Mm.
here to help you win, and winning is fun. So that's where your fun will be. But a lot of times we don't see it that way. So, like for example, like I brought up about the relationship, that maybe not smashing that girl is not fun. Damn, I really want to smash, blah blah blah. But guess what will be fun? A lifetime with your partner down the road because you didn't smash that girl. You
Yep.
didn't, for all my manly men out there, because I know if I say a few minutes, y'all go, man, well, I'm a beast, man. I go 5 hours, man. I'm a beast, man. No pill, I'm a beast, right? So all you manly men out there, no disrespect, you go 5 hours, you're a king, you're a champion, whatever. That 5 hours just cost you an entire lifetime of pain.
Facts.
You feel me? So
Regret.
things come with a trade off. Understand that. Understand and ask yourself: do I want to have fun now or have fun later? Do I want to be at peace now or be at peace later? Do I want to be happy now or be happy later?
Mm.
So whenever you're at them crossroads where you're like, damn, I want to stay in bed, it's probably more fun to stay in bed than go to work. But then you lose out on money. And that money is going to be used for potential fun later.
Mm.
So pick your fun. Fun
Facts.
now, fun later. Happiness now, happiness later. Peace now, peace later. You might be, like I
Facts.
said, you might be more at peace not editing that video right now because you don't feel like it. It may stress you out trying to edit the video because you don't even know what direction you want to go with the editing, with the creation, nothing. Or coming up with that thumbnail or whatever. Maybe stressful. It may not keep you at peace. But when it's all complete and people love it, you'll be at peace. You'll be happy. You'll be having fun. So choose your fun. And I'm going to end on that, man. Weezy, what
Honestly.
you got?
Honestly, bro. Like like Coop said, yo, you could have fun now, but if you choose that fun now, and when the fun later comes, and if you miss out on the fun later, you gonna be pissed then too. So it's really about weighing your options, seeing what you want. Do you really want the short term or do you want the long term? Personally, for me, honestly, bro, I'd rather have the long term. Honestly, in most cases, 9 times out of 10, the long term fun is better than the short term fun. Because the short term fun usually is some bullshit, to be honest, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, the short term fun is not worth it. Like, another example, there's times, and I'm pretty sure most people can relate to this, or if you're of age, spending money. Like going to get food, for example, right? You could eat out
Mm,
or you could go eat at home. Nah, let me go eat, whatever. Boom. Cost you however much it costs you. Once you, like, it's fun eat. Like, yeah, I got this. Like, I'm really, yeah, I've been wanting to dog this, man. Like, yo,
mm-hmm.
once you finish eating, you like, okay, that wasn't like, now you're sick because it's like, okay, number one, it wasn't even that good for this price. Then number two is like, I could have probably used that money for something else. Like now that you full
Yep.
and finally like You got that clarity in your system now.
Yup.
Now you like, I could definitely use that for something else.
Yup.
I didn't need to do all that. Like, what am I like? You know what I'm saying? So then
Exactly.
you just sacrifice because, like what Weezy was saying, uh, is basically like what I'm saying. If you cannot have both.
Nah, you
Stop
can't.
living in that fairy tale world. You're gonna either have it in the front end or the back end. Pick which be clear which side you're picking and make sure you understand what side you're picking. When that
Mm,
before you make a decision and while you're about to make the decision, understand that you're either deciding to have fun now or you're sacrificing for the fun later.
mm.
So remember that. Well, go ahead, Weezy.
Like, like you said, bruh, it's just honestly, bruh, the sacrifices, and not a lot of people realize that the sacrifices play a huge part no matter what you're doing, whether if it's work, whether if it's content creation, whether if it's running a business. At some point, bro, the universe, God, whoever, they're gonna be like, yo, you can't have everything. You can't have this person's cake and then your cake and eat it. Nah, bro, it don't work like that. At some point, you're gonna get sick by eating too much of fucking cake. Like you can't have your hands too much into everything, because once you do, it'll end up just falling apart. So it comes to a certain point where it's like, yo, like, all right, it's a trade-off. I gotta drop this in order for me to really flourish in my content creation. Like with me, I had to stop uploading on my personal page just so that I could focus more of my time on the HoloBros. Like it's a distinct trade-off, bro. Like you can't do everything. We're not Supermen. Like we aren't superheroes. Nah, bro. You can't have too much on your plate at once, and it's gonna be a certain point in time where all that shit is gonna boil over. It's gonna be like, all right, I kind of have to weigh my options now. And once you have to weigh your options, you really want to be sitting there like, all right, I can't have the short term, but the long term looks a lot better. Most cases than not, a lot of people want to pick the short term because they feel as though that long term is too much of a ways out to the point they don't want to follow it. So I
Yeah,
say I say that to say
it's that instant gratification.
yes, and we talked about that, and so I say that to say like, yo, honestly, bro, you just gotta weigh out your choices a lot better. Weigh out the weigh out your goals. I said this earlier. If you have a dream for something, if you have a goal for something, if you know that you have a vision for something in the long term, and you're currently on that journey to get to that goal long term, there's going to be things you're going to have to drop in order to get there. And that's the unfortunate truth. You aren't going to have everything. You aren't going to be able to go out to every single club on every single weekend. You're not going to be able to, what I'm saying, see your friends every weekend, bro. That in a perfect world, I wish it was like that. Don't get me wrong, I wish it was like that. But it comes to a certain point in time where it's like, yo, you got to work for yourself. Like you got to be a better person for yourself just so that you can make those goals that you want to get to in the long term. Because if you don't get to those goals by the time that you say you want to get to them, bruh, you gonna be disappointed in yourself. You gonna be depressed, and that's not something that we want for y'all. So I say that to say like, yo, at some given point, bruh, you gonna have to make them sacrifices. You're gonna have to trade them things in and be like, yo, like I just gotta do what I gotta do for now, just so I can get to where I want to be in the future. And that's
Facts.
okay. That's okay, bro. Because it's okay to make those sacrifices. Cause you want to know why? When you make those sacrifices, believe it or not, you're growing. You're growing into the person that you want to be and growing out of the person that you were. So that's really like my 2 cents on that. That's really all I had to say on that, Coop. You got anything else to add before we move on, man?
Nah, bro. That's we pretty much kind of said what we needed to say here. This ended on this, man. Guys, just remember before you make a decision, first thing first, understand what you're doing and understand this concept of whether you want to have fun now or you want to have fun later. Because the fun now, it seems more fun because it's right here. Like for example, like I could go into a store and be like, I don't have enough for this, but I could steal this,
Mm,
right? I don't have enough. I could steal this, but then I'm gonna be faced with criminal charges. Yeah, if I get away, that's one thing, but even still, I'll be faced with the karma. I'll be faced with something. It's a trade-off. You're gonna be miserable later when you take the fun now.
yep.
It happens, bro. So you're gonna feel some type of pain later. It may not be what you. It may not be the worst pain. It may not be the whatever, but you're gonna still feel that it's a trade-off. You can't. Everything is not just this perfect utopia where you can just do anything you want. There's a trade-off. So understand the trade-offs that you're making, and just understand that like the decisions that you make, because that is gonna affect you in the long run. And like they say, what we did last year is why we're here this year.
Yep.
And what we do this year is going to be what's going to put us where we need to be or where we're going to be next year. So
Yep.
just understand that and play the long game. That's my advice. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. That's up to you. Live your life, enjoy it. But just ask yourself, do you want to have fun now or fun later? Once you answer that question, you'll be able to weigh your options a little bit better and hopefully make the better decisions to have you living the life you want to live. So that's all I
Definitely.
got for that.
Also, remember this. We've said this multiple times, but life is full circle.
Facts.
And that's where I'm gonna leave it at. So, moving on to our final topic of the HoloBros podcast, episode 26.
Wheezy.
What's up, man?
I think I remember served sandwiches and grandma allowances, finessing brothers with the counterfeit. And now I'm counting this.
Yes.
I think I remember something like that. I think
Yeah.
all of my life I has to
That's
fight.
right.
Okay. All of my
Yeah.
life I hard times.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Now I
yeah,
get the
yeah, yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Kendrick
yeah.
Lamar, we are reciting.
Woo!
If you don't know,
Woo!
get cultured. Come
Woo!
on, if you don't know that.
Woo!
We gonna be all right. And while we're bringing it up, and while Wizzy has a dirty wife beater on, and why he
Yo,
has a
come on,
okay, my
man.
fault. That didn't
Yo,
have nothing to
come
do with it. That
on,
didn't have
man.
nothing to do
Come
with it. I
on,
don't even.
man.
That's my bad. Now listen, that's
Yo.
on me. That's on me. I'm not gonna lie. That's on me. I'll accept responsibility for that. That's on me. But my guy Wheezy, while you're seeing this is already happened, but as we record this, he will be heading to go see the boy Kendrick
K dot,
Lamar,
K
man,
dot,
in
K dot,
concert,
K
man,
dot, K
live
dot,
in
K dot.
effect,
Yes, sir.
live in effect.
Yes,
Wheezy, how you
sir.
feeling, man?
Yo,
And
I
if you
ain't
don't
gonna
know,
lie.
this is his favorite artist.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm amped, G. I ain't gonna lie. I'm amped, G. If for those who don't know, I am quite literally the biggest Kendrick fan. Like, I'm talking about for if I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all don't know, but he did a collab album with Lil Wayne, C4. For those who don't know, Get Cultured, Overly Dedicated, Section 80, Untitled Unmastered, To Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, uh, Cartoons and Cereal, uh, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Should I go? Should I go anymore?
No. They get the point. They get it.
Hey,
They get
hey,
what you're trying to say.
hey, man. Listen, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This has been. When was this damn tour? 2017. This has been 5 years in the making, man. I can't lie to you. 'Cause I was supposed to go to a damn tour, but I didn't go. Cause Coop,
Damn,
yeah, you know the situation why. But
you gotta tell me off mic. I forgot.
long story short, it was cause like my school and shit, like way back then, like when I
Oh,
like when I was first going to school and shit. That was why. But yeah, man, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Tomorrow, like we said, we recording
oh
this
man.
on Thursday, and I'm going tomorrow, bro. Yeah,
Friday, which
I
is Friday for those of you
yes
that didn't
sir.
catch it. It's Friday. We're recording Thursday. He said tomorrow. That means Friday. Okay, sorry, my fault. Go
Nah,
ahead.
you good. And trust and believe. I'm gonna be singing my heart out, and I need every single piece of merch that he's gonna be selling. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm dropping a bag tomorrow. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you, bro. And it's at the Barclays. Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Now I can
yeah.
respect that, but just don't tell me you're singing your heart out no more.
Nah,
That's
but I am though. But cool. When I tell you I'm rapping every single verse, every single lyric that I know, oh yeah, it's over. And it's about Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and I know that he's going to be playing some shit from Damn, and I hope he plays some of his old shit from like Good Kid, Mad City, or even Section 80. Come on, man. Come
yo, not
on,
gonna
man.
lie though, bro. Somebody told me, bro. I can't give up my sources, but somebody told me that when you go there, you're gonna sing. You only gonna sing the girl version of "We Cry Together," like the girl part.
No, bro, I can't do that. I can't, bro. I
And
am
like they no, cause this is what I'm saying. Like, cause you were saying you gonna sing your heart out. They told me that you only was going there for that part.
no,
Like you wasn't gonna say
no,
nothing else. You just
no,
and you was
no,
gonna have the same passion
no,
she had when she was singing that.
no, no.
Yo,
I
if
know, no, bro, no, man. Fuck no, hell no. My brother might, I won't. Hell no. I ain't
nah,
gonna
don't do
lie.
that. Nah, don't don't
Nah,
do
he
that.
he actually like that song. I ain't gonna
No,
lie,
no,
bro.
no. I'm talking about you're only gonna sing the girl version, girl part.
No, fuck no.
Don't say, but don't say your brother gonna. Don't do that to him. I got a lot of respect for him. Don't do that to him. You I don't really respect, but him,
Yeah. Nah, nah. Yo, fuck you, bro. Nah, no way, bro. No way he just did that. Not live on
oh
air,
man.
bro. Not live on stage. Live
Nah,
on
but
stage.
nah, but you just try to violate my God.
Nah.
My brother might be
Nah,
singing all
he
that part.
bruh, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. Off that album, I even went back and replayed it. Like it's cool. But I can't
Nah,
I can't
I'll
I
listen.
can't
I'll
listen to it
listen
like
to it
that.
if I'm, but it's not in my playlist. Like I'll listen to it,
Yeah,
but it's not like
that's what
because
I'm saying.
it's a dope song and it's a dope concept because that's really how some couples be.
Yeah,
Like them toxic ass couples, they really
yeah.
be like that. But nah, but I just know I just heard from a reliable source you'll be only going there for that
No.
song and to
Fuck
sing that
no.
part.
Fuck no.
They told
Fuck
me you was
no.
practicing, like you was practicing that shit. But
No. Come on, man. Savior, Father Time, Rich Spirit, N95,
count me
Count Me
out.
Out, uh, Untied.
Oh, and they told me no, they told me you also was gonna only rap the Summer Walker version of Purple Hearts. It ain't love. Never mind.
I ain't gonna I ain't gonna lie. We might have to
When
cut
you
this shit
hear
short.
love
I
talking.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yo,
We might
nah,
have to
but
cut this
and
shit
also
short.
they were saying like you was gonna replace the word baby with Wheezy every time.
All right, guys. So this has been episode 26 of the HoloBros podcast. We'd like to thank y'all for coming out and you know what I'm saying, and lending us an ear like y'all do every single motherfucking week, man. Hey, as y'all know, for those who are new on the Spotify account, man, every single Saturday at 10 a.m., man.
Yeah, I know the
10 a.m.
vibes.
on the dot. Be here or be square, you know what I'm saying? And before y'all go, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe and share this shit out with all y'all friends. And make sure y'all friends share this shit out with their friends too. And make sure their friends share this out with their friends too. You know what I'm saying? It's an everlasting circle, baby. It's an everlasting circle. Make sure y'all come back next week, man. Cause we'll be back, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'll actually give y'all, you know what I'm saying, next week too of how the actual concert went, by the way.
That's
But
a fact.
yeah, cool. You got anything else to add, my brother?
6 months in, look how far we came, man. Pause.
Six, 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 six.
Can't wait for the next 6 months, man. And then the 6 months after that, and then the 6 months after that, and then the
Yes, sir.
after that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Y'all
sir.
get the
Yes, sir.
point.
Yes, sir.
Like he said, man, go over to Spotify, man. Follow the guys. Rate it 5 stars, man. 5 star, 5 star, 5 star.
Five star. Five
Rate it
star. Five
five
star. Five star.
star, man. Like the video. Link for the Spotify account will be in the description. Go down there this way because we're still new on there, so we're not
Yeah.
really gonna show up in the algorithms. This nigga linked it to me. I damn near had to still like search it 5 times and all that.
Wait,
But
what?
nah, the link was good, but like just searching
Oh,
it freehand, like just like
yeah.
searching up our name on there, it was like bringing up some other shit. So I'm like, bro. Long story short, Make sure y'all go over there, show the kids some love. You can now listen to it while you on the go, while you at work. So I think this is a
Yes,
major step.
sir, ski.
Only took us 6 months. We're getting there though.
Hey,
Love
man.
y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for everything that y'all do. And it's been your boy Coop.
It's been your boy Wheezy, man. And it's been HoloBros. And we out. Bye.